Welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. So in today's stream, we are testing out, we're having a look at the new update. We've got new vehicles. We also have a new event thing, which is what we're going to mainly focus on. So if you can come here, and you can probably already see it on my mini map, that new icon. So we open the map and we can come right here to the festival site, and here you go. Drift Club Mexico. This is what we're going to get into today. There is a new card unlocked for this, and I'll get more into detail when we get more into it. So here we are, Drift Club Mexico, and as you can see, we got our Drift Club going on and stuff. We also have the ability, so if you complete all 6 of these challenges, you will unlock that beautiful thing over there onto the left side in the image, the new Ford Mustang RTR Mach-E. 1400, I believe it's called. So I'm keen for it.
There's only one Welshman I know who can handle a car like that.
Well, it's not a patch on your sideways skills, that's for sure.
Modest as always. So, what are we doing?
I am so keen for this.
I need a third-party evaluation of the modifications to my Sprinter.
So what, we just have to,
Let's go.
we're just gonna have to fishtail all the way up?
Just like back in the UK. There we go, that's everything shaken out and warmed up. Feel free to keep going, though.
That really is the best way around a corner.
Well, this is extremely simple. We've already gotten...
Acceptance of the value of lateral velocity in shortening a corner, even in more conventional racing contexts.
It's been too long, Rob.
Let's get to 100,000 points and then just go straight to the finish.
Head back to the top if you want another run.
Oh, he's in the car with us. I only just realized that. So that was very simple.
When is the grand opening of Drift Club Mexico?
Who told you about that?
You're too easy, Rob. Call me for the next one, you hear?
Well, that was very simple. I'm going to try my best to 3-star all of these events in my first attempt. Yeah, so my plan is to hopefully 3-star all of these events. That's the hope.
So,
that's the plan.
What have we got here?
The Nismo GTR. I do love a Nissan. One of the best drift platforms in the world. In my opinion, of course. Evidence for other opinions is welcome.
Fair enough. It is a nice car. So what do I have to do? Just obviously drift.
Let's see what this can do.
It's technical. Some very tight turns along the red.
It feels like a boat.
Rear wheel drive is perfect for this, though.
And the only gear I can technically drift in is second gear, so this is gonna be fun. I love the running commentary of these, giving us like details about the cars and all that stuff and all the setups for them. It's actually
That's a good
brilliant.
car. What's the next recruitment vehicle?
Recruitment? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sure. Call me.
It is good to see Drift Club back in the game, which is nice, but 3 stars obviously because we're smashing it. What event are we up to? What event's this? Is this event 4 or 5 right now? I think it's 4. Nope, 5. So we're getting into the last one, and so far 3-starring every single one. I am amazing.
That's the Formula Drift Mustang. Very nice.
It is. I told you this was a muscle drift, and we've got 6.9 miles of the nicest drift road I think I've ever seen to try it out on.
Yeah, this is a gorgeous drift road. I love it. I love going up and down this switchback so much.
We're dealing with a supercharged 5-litre V8, giving you a good centre of rotation, very slightly biased front, 900 bhp to push out the back. It takes some, pardon my jocularity, lateral thinking to build a good drift car out of a muscle platform. But I think this is
Oh, I love this car.
attempt.
As it is a muscle car, you do get that sense of it being very boaty, as in being very heavy. So you get that a lot with this thing.
That's over
And yep, 3 stars. There we go.
How much tire smoke must be visible from the city? I mean, if anyone was watching, which they're not.
Been switching back between my 3rd and 4th gear a lot for this. Let's see how high I can get with my points, shall we? Any predictions? I say maybe 1.7 mil. But also, I think that's reaching a bit far. I'm thinking 1.5 now. And there's the finish line right there. And it looks like I'm going to be hitting close to 1.4 instead of 1.5. Yeah, 1.418. Very nice. It's possible to get 3 mil. I believe that.
Well, you can wait a bit longer.
You're
I do
no
believe
good at
that.
keeping secrets, Rob. You know that.
But we 3-starred it yet again because I am a boss. And here we go, coming up to the last event for this. I am so ready. I want to get this car. I want to unlock this car. I want to use this car.
I see you've brought some friends, Rob.
Yeah, well, just the local chapter of Drift Club Mexico. We thought we'd surprise you.
There's more spectators than I expected for a secret club. Let's put on a bit of a show then.
Oh, so I love this car anyway. The friggin' Gymkhana
Just
Ford
turn-
Focus.
Or just go straight down the stairs.
All-wheel drive, basically.
Hooligan Gymkhana 10 Ford Focus RS RX. 2-litre turbocharged front-mounted engine and all-wheel drive. There's only the one seat, so I will be the voice.
Oh, I kind of screwed up there. I did not want to do that. Whoops.
You ahead. Guanajuato has something of a drift culture, you know. The tunnels. The
Oh, I was really hoping to drift out better, but okay.
The roads are closed, right?
Oh yes, our newest member Pablo organized it.
Oh, we want to go down? Oh, almost didn't. That went well, except for the few times I crashed, but you know. It can't be perfect all the time. Oh, look at that thing.
We've got another car for you to have a look at.
Is that what I think it is?
The RTR Ford Mustang Mach-E 1400. The
Ooh.
first fully electric drift and Gymkhana platform. Should we take it out for a bit of a spin?
It is a beautiful car. I've been waiting for this thing to get added to this game for so long.
Customized by drift legend and engineering wizard Mr. Vaughn Gitton Jr. and the fine people at RTR. Why? To answer that age-old question, what is the future of controlled oversteer?
What's up, Rob? Looks like you're having a lot of fun with that car.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Vaughn, it's quite a piece of work. Could I perhaps press you for your impressions working on it? For the members.
Getting behind the wheel of the Ford Mustang Mach-E 1400 completely changed my perspective on what power and torque can be. Together, my team at RTR Vehicles and Ford Performance spent over 10,000 hours working collaboratively on this to bridge the gap between what people believe an electric car can do and what it can
Listen to that whine.
Turns out it is well beyond my wildest expectations. The Mustang Mach-E 1400 uses 7 motors, 3 on the front differential and 4 on the rear, giving us 1,400 horsepower so we can do anything from drifting to high-speed track racing. Every piece of aero and every duct you see is functional for aerodynamics and cooling. This car makes 2,300 pounds of downforce at 160 miles per hour. Ford has made it clear that they are bringing fun and function to the battery electric vehicle space, and this is just the start. I've watched even the most seasoned vets turn into giggly little kids behind the wheel and in the passenger seat of this wild machine. So, mission accomplished.
We're almost...
Oh, I love that little, like,
That was all-wheel drive.
informational lesson from him. That's dope.
Allows you to change drivetrain essentially at the push of a button.
So this is one of the cool things about this thing. It's one of the first cars in Forza to allow you...
All-wheel drive into
I'll let him
rear-wheel
explain.
drive, shutting down the front motors, and then off we go. The fastest drivetrain swap you will ever do.
So yeah, you can change the drivetrain from all-wheel to rear-wheel drive just by pressing the interaction button on the game. So we are now rear-wheel drive, so we got 4 engines to the 4 battery power to the rear. It makes it slightly harder because you're getting so much... Oh my god, you get so much torque coming into the rear tires.
Opportunity ahead. Careful as you manage the inertia transfer.
This thing feels nutty. And it's a fully electric car. Fully electric. And I'm struggling to keep this thing
Very
on a
left,
decent
then
angle.
right, then sideways into the tunnel.
I might need to stick this thing into all-wheel drive all the time. This thing is mental. You just got too much power. There's just too much power from this thing. This thing wants to go. This thing
On
is
behalf of Drift
pure
Club Mexico,
electric
as well as
power.
RTR and Ford Performance, let me thank you for this show of the noble art of intentional oversteer. So, we thought you might like to keep the Mach-E.
That's amazing. Won't Vaughn want it back, though?
Oh, this is an exact duplicate of his. Let's just say I'm a bit excitable too.
That thing is just pure fun. The all-wheel drive was amazing, and then the rear wheel was it just had too much power it had so much giddy up. So he said collectively there's 7 batteries, electric motors, 3 in the front, 4 in the back. That is nutty. And we also get to unlock it. So after you've completed it all, you come into your accolades, and there it is, here to unlock. So we're gonna go ahead, grab it. We're gonna get straight into behind the wheel of this thing in free roam, have some fun, get behind it. I am keen. I am so keen. I swear there's a way for me to get more stats. Okay, here we go. Power, 1,044 kilowatts of power. God damn. Weight, well, that's a heavy boy. 2.25 or 2,250 kilos. This thing is dope. Let's just get into it, chat. I'm keen to give this more of a drive. So this is one of the first all-electric, purpose-built drift/race cars. So as you can see down in the bottom right, you can see next to my Speedo the RWD, which is rear-wheel drive, and then AWD, which is all-wheel drive. So at current moment, we're in rear-wheel drive mode. So if I wanted... Oh my god, there's no windows. This thing has no windows? Okay, sure. So if I want to, let's come over... Alright, you know what? Let's just on this corner here. So we can turn it in. And we're in rear-wheel drive. Oh no, I spun out. I did not mean to do that. Whoops. But can we just take a second to listen to that whistle? Oh, that sounds amazing. So this thing right now, we're in rear-wheel drive. This is probably what I'll be using in drift for drifting and stuff, because I kind of want to get used to the overall power that comes with this thing. Oh, the braking on this is downright amazing. This thing just has so much power, so much kick. I am seriously in love with this thing. Obviously, because it's an electric car, it has no gears, so you're stuck with the one gear all the time. But this also being an electric car, it is extremely, extremely quick. So, I don't know how, but I love this thing a lot. Now, let's just stop for a sec. So, we're going to go ahead, put this thing now into all-wheel drive. We're now in all-wheel drive, so we can straight up launch. So, we're now in all-wheel drive. And I'll prove that by going into a drift. So we're going to have to find... We'll do it on this corner here. You can see smoke coming from all the tires. And you get so much more speed coming into the drifts. And you can get a lot more angle too. But damn. So technically in a way, this is also its race mode. So you can take this thing into a race if you wish, and this thing is built for also very good handling in races the way it is now. So it is mind-boggling, this thing. I love it. I've been wanting this to come to Forza ever since I first found out about it, so now having it in game makes me so happy. This thing is downright incredible. Just as a science experiment, we will go ahead and do a race with this to see how it goes. So I'll go set up a race and we'll see how well it goes. So here we go. We're going into this race. We're going to see how this car goes. I think we'll automatically be on all-wheel drive. Yeah. It is so quiet. The launch is interesting because it's like it takes a minute, then it gets going. Like, excuse me, cars, other vehicles on the road. Thank you. Can you please move? And then it just goes, you know what, this corner. Oh, I know I just dropped positions, but that was a very nice drift on my end. Nice little drift yet again, because why not? When you're in front, I guess. We'll try drifting this corner again, see how it goes. Oh, that was almost nicer than the first one. They're catching every time I drift something. They catch. Because they do have the better handling over me. But I guarantee if this thing was in rear wheel drive, it probably handling might be slightly better around the corners. But I would be spinning out more because I am in rear wheel. That was such a good drift. I am in love with this car. Oh, that was so sideways. I was so sideways. Still won though. So I am in love with this car. Damn. So if you have not unlocked this car yet, you can do it right now by going into the game. Obviously, you have to update your game. Go in, head into the game, and then start doing the entirety of Drift Club Mexico. As soon as you've completed all 6 challenges, you are done and you will unlock this amazing, amazing car. This is by far one of the best electric cars in Forza Horizon 5.